All right, good evening. Welcome to my liminal space here on the World Wide Web, where it is Friday, the 7th of March at 6:23 p.m. Sitting around with a nice warm cup of black coffee. My beverage of choice for now. And I don't know why, but I've just been thinking about Sword of Vermillion again. And I think I at least want to go through to the first boss. And then I will decide if this is a game that I will continue. I mean, I don't think I will, but I just kind of want to keep playing a little bit more. I mean, as I said 2 nights ago when I was playing this, I really liked this game back in the day. I had a lot of fun. Hello, ass. So, yeah, I mean, I really did think this was a fun game. So, yeah, I want to keep playing a little bit. I mean, I was surprised that I played for 90 minutes last night. And, so we'll see. I don't think I'm gonna play 90 minutes tonight. I have the Fatal Frame demo downloaded, which I finally found it. It was there, but it's not on the PlayStation demo page for whatever reason. You have to go to the... You had to go to the actual page, the Fatal Frame 2 page, click on the little ellipsis, and that's where it was. I really hate how much damage those guys do. I need to get better armor, I think. So, I downloaded it this afternoon, finally. Gotta love this sword range. This is, it's just like you're beating off or something, you know. It's barely any kind of range for a sword. Swoosh, swoosh. So yeah, I'm basically just waiting for it to get dark. Oh god, I only have 1 hit point. Damn it. Can I make it? I'm probably dead. All it takes is 1 hit, and I'm dead. Okay, you know what? Maybe I'm not gonna play this game because... yeah, screw this. Let's play some Phantasy Star 4 for a bit. Because I haven't played that in a while. Now the title of my stream is not going to make any sense. So if anybody tunes in, they're going to be like, well, if they know anything about these classic games, they'll be like, hey, wait a minute, he's not playing Sword of Vermillion. Let's just pretend this is Sword of Vermillion. How about that? So Yeah, these characters are definitely part of Sword of Vermillion. They're very important characters in the story. Oh, see, this is just like so much faster. Okay, what do I need to do? We found the Landale. So we'll just have to go to Quran finally. Okay. So we've got all of this stuff. And yeah, we haven't fought any bosses there yet. So we'll just go back to Quran. We'll kind of screw around, get our bearings straight again, and figure some stuff out. I might be taking little breaks here and there because I am doing some text messaging with a friend in the Philippines who needs some help with something. So if you see me pausing for a bit, that's just because I'm sending some text messages. So just be aware of that. Okay. But yeah, good to get back into... Yikes. That was rough. Good to get back into a proper game. I mean, not that Sword of Vermillion was not a proper game. See, I almost pushed up when I was... wanted to go forward because I was used to those tank controls in Vermillion. It's a pity because I do think that game, it is an interesting one. Like it's got some good ideas. Oh, I got Gizan now. But yeah, that game has some good ideas. It just has really poor execution. Which, you know, it happens. So I think this is an example of an RPG that's much better. I mean, you've still got low hit points, you've still got enemies that do a lot of damage, but it's certainly more fair. Let's do a little bit of gyres, because we love our gyres. Okay. Yeah, I didn't think we needed to go back up there. It's been, gosh, over a week since I last played this, I think. It's been a little while. It's been busy days. Got a holiday coming up in 2 weeks. Hari Raya for our Muslim friends. And then after that, I have another week off at the end of March and beginning of April. So that's pretty nice. And then I will be busy all the way up until the middle of June. But it's okay. We can do that. Sorry, I was scratching my ear. My ears always seem to start itching once I put on the headphones. I'm wondering, you know, once I start streaming from PC a bit, I'll probably not wear headphones. I don't know, we'll see. I've got a really good, I've got fantastic speakers for my PC, like really, really good speakers. And just the games, anytime I'm on my PC, everything sounds great. So I think probably what I would do is just get a microphone, but I don't know if that would... That might cause problems with sound, so maybe I will have to wear headphones. Hadn't thought about that. Alright. A little bit of Gyres. I have to make sure and pronounce it right at least a couple of times. Otherwise, somebody inevitably in the comments is gonna go, dude, it's pronounced Gyres, not Gyres. Although, I have many times in the past mispronounced things. Usually not because I don't know how to pronounce them, but just because I see them wrong. I had told this, I'd mentioned this, I think a little while ago. I have pretty good vision. I got LASIK done a few years ago, back in 2016. Ouch. And I really don't need glasses anymore. But maybe I will start having Raja attack again. I mean, I don't notice that much of a difference on defense. I don't feel like he's not, like, he still gets a lot of damage done to him. Oh. Interesting. Okay, didn't realize that Sar did that. Okay. I guess Sar just puts everybody back to regular health. Okay. Well, that's good. Alright, let's redo our macros here. Ren is gonna fight. Rune is going to Gra. Raja is going to fight, even though he doesn't really do that much. But, so I got the LASIK done, and my vision during the daytime is really quite good. But at night, it does suffer. I would say, oh, I don't have a, do I not have his wand equipped? I guess I don't. I'll check and see. That's right. So he has the shield. Okay. Let's change our macro again. Okay. So, yeah, it's just my vision is it's a little bit blurry at night. So I do wear glasses normally at night, or if I am playing video games and the text is a little bit small. So I don't know how long I did this, but when I was playing Dark Souls 3, the first boss, Gundyr, Udex Gundyr, I literally thought his name was Index Gundyr. And, you know, it's just because of the way that my vision was at the time. So of course I know how to read, but the I, just for some reason to me, looked like an L. Or I'm sorry, the U looked like an N. Sorry. Now, I'm not quite sure how I thought that, but I did, and I don't think I realized it, oops, yeah, until I was, I don't know, I think I was watching a, you know, somebody do a playthrough of the game, and they were talking about it, and they were like, oh, blah, 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 Udex Gundyr, and I was like, huh? Udex? And I was just like, oh my gosh, what a dummy I am. So, there you have it. And I'm sure this is probably not the last time I will tell this story. I mean, I still to this day, because I called Nia the first time I played Phantasy Star 2, she is still Nia to me. And when I do play that game in the future on here, which I will do, man, I'm getting this twice in a row. Ouch. I will call her Nia. So, don't get your panties in a bunch, because she will always be Nia to me. Okay, it doesn't get everybody back up to full health, but you know, it's not too bad. It's a quick fix. All right. So I got out for a walk earlier today, which was good. Almost 5 kilometers. Still napalm shots. Can't believe I didn't see this before. Okay, our attack's gonna go up. Yay. Bring on the enemies. Give us more experience points. Alright, check the message. Okay, still no message from my friends, so that's good. That means things are A-okay. Don't worry, her life is not in danger. Just helping out with a small matter. We haven't had a chance to talk in a while, so if actually she comes back, I might end up stopping the stream a little bit early just so we can chat. because I like to give my friends my full attention, not just, you know, half of my attention while I'm playing a game. Because I am not a bad friend. I think, well, most of the time I'm not a bad friend. We've all been bad friends in our lifetime. Let's have Chaz do a little bit of Gyres. Okay. But yeah, I'm still not able to do my full walks, but I've talked, I was at physiotherapy this week and on Wednesday, and my therapist recommended that I take off the back brace for a couple of hours each week. So I did do that, or I've started doing that. And it does hurt a bit to, I mean, I don't wear my back brace on the weekends usually, like when I'm at home. But how much money do I have right now? I'm doing pretty good in money. Is this... I didn't want to get into a boss fight. Okay, good. That's nice that the game lets us opt out of that, so we kind of know where to go right now. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna technique out of here, just in case there is a boss fight. But I am taking this coming Wednesday off of work because I have to get a bone density test, and then we're going to update my my x-rays to see how everything is looking. Hopefully the healing is continuing. I'm still doing like exercises and such. I don't think we will need this dynamite. Dynamite just seems kind of like a waste. You did need dynamite in Phantasy Star 2, I remember. But let's see. Got a quick message, so hold on, give me one moment. This one is not... It is from a friend, but I don't need to reply to that one because it's unrelated. That one can wait. And then let's go ahead and save our game. Oops. Oops, I don't think I saved it. Okay. It's nice to be able to take 2 steps without having an enemy encounter. Okay, so I think I'm going to try to run away from most of the encounters here. Not that I'm too worried about running out of MP or anything. I think I should be okay. Yeah, most of my friends are in other countries now. You know, I've lived in a lot of places, and I have friends in the Philippines, I have friends in Thailand. Of course, I have friends back in the United States. That's kind of where my closest friends are, because that's where I grew up. And I, of course, have friends in Japan, which is probably the place where my second closest group of friends are. So I do a lot of texting, which is not something that I like, but I also hate talking on the phone. Usually when I talk on the phone, it's only to my mom. Every now and then I'll have phone conversations with friends, but it's pretty rare. We're more text people than we are phones. I'm surprised that I've been able to run away from everybody. Watch me not be able to run away from this one, huh? So, oftentimes, if I am playing games, I will either turn off my phone, well, not turn it off, but I set everything to silent. My phone is mostly in silent anyway, which will probably be bad for me in the future, I don't know. But I just often don't like to be interrupted because I am deeply, deeply, deeply introverted. And yeah, I just don't like to be disturbed. But even now, like, my phone is pretty much on. No, I actually do have notifications turned on right now. But is this the right way to go? See, I've already forgotten, like, the walk back to these is, like, just so long. I guess that's why it's maybe a little bit easier to run away. All right. Found another condo that I was excited about in the same property. It's taken. I think I mentioned that last night. And I did a little bit of searching, and I have found three more. One in that same building, another that's nearby that looks pretty good. And yeah, we'll see. Oh, this is going to be our first Dark Force battle, it looks like. Will I be able to do this without macros? Because I still haven't researched macros. We'll see. If I can't do it on this first try, I might give up because it's getting, the sun's still going down here. It's almost 7 o'clock. I would say the sun is setting. So I might do dishes, maybe get a load of laundry in, chill out for a bit, and then once my laundry is done, which will take an hour, and I hang that up to dry, then I'll jump into Crimson Butterfly. So let's see what happens here. All right. I don't remember what DM does. That's pretty good. Ouch. Okay. We'll go back with this. That. Let's try SAR. Ouch. Okay. Need to have him use the repair kit. Where's the repair kit? There it is. Let's have him do some SAR again. I want to have him do that fire thing. Why couldn't he have done that first? Taking a bit of a risk here. That's good. Ouch. I wonder... Probably not. I'll have Rune give it a try. I probably should put up like a barrier or something. Oh, I do have the moon dew. Okay, I'm gonna have him try to... nope, doesn't work. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, at least it won't let it happen. Let's bust out this Saint Fire. This is probably gonna wipe out my party. Yep. We're all dead. Okay. Well, that's fine. We got there. We know that it's Dark Force. So we're at the boss, or you know, we know where the boss is. So that's a good thing. Look at this. We're just a minute away from 7 p.m. I think that's kind of a good place to end it. I really should take some time to look up some macros because I think that will help. Because without the instructions, and I don't even remember if the instructions actually carried macros or told about them before. I'm sure there were probably like a couple listed. And in fact, maybe I'll look online and I'm sure that there's a scan of the instruction book somewhere. So I think that's exactly what I'll do. I like this clock on the wall because it moves like a real clock. Like you don't see the second hand click over. Like it moves very slowly. This is a really well put together group of like retro games. I think the company did a great job with this. I love how the bedroom is set up. I was a skateboarder, although that skateboard, that is not a 1980s skateboard. Although, to be fair, I guess like in the 90s, skateboards were starting to look like this. But if you were a skater in the 80s and early 90s, as I was, the boards were very wide. The concave on the sides of them were, I think, was really designed to help more with street skating, maybe vert. I don't know. I was never a vert skater. I was always a street skater. But during that time, vert was like the big thing. What is this? I don't even... Oh, Beyond Oasis. I don't know what that is. Biohazard Battle, Bonanza Brothers. I never played the Columns games. Didn't play Comic Zone. Crackdown, no idea what that is. Decap Attack. Like a lot of these, I just don't play them. I know eSWAT. Never played it though. Never played this. I mean, even as long as I've had these, like some of these games I've just never played. I should do a playthrough of Golden Axe. It's been so long. I never owned it. I borrowed this game. I never played Golden Axe 2, so I don't know what that's like. And I've never played Golden Axe 3. I've never played Gunstar Heroes. Let's go back to the start. Oops. Kid Chameleon. Nope, never played. No. No. Yes, 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 no. By this time, I had stopped playing games. Like Ristar, I've never heard of it. Shadow Dancer, yes, I've played. Shining in the Darkness, nope. 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 I've actually never played Shinobi 3. Yes, no, no, no. Only in the arcade, I think. Was Space Harrier 2 in the arcade? I don't know. I played Space Harrier in the arcade. I've never played this on the Genesis, though. Streets of Rage. By the time this came out, I had stopped playing games. I know this is a super popular series. I'm not too into beat-em-ups, although I did love Double Dragon on the NES. But I recognize the importance of these games, but I'm not really into them. Music is good though. Super Thunderblade I never played. Of course, we know how I feel about Sword of Vermillion. One of my favorite games on the Genesis, Revenge of Shinobi. Never played Toe Jam and Earl. Never played the sequel. Wonder Boy I've never played. Wonder Boy 3, no. Virtua Fighter, no. Vector Man, no. And Vector Man, no. I feel like I should play Virtua Fighter though, because I think a lot of the characters have appeared in like maybe Dead or Alive or something. I did really enjoy one of the Dead or Alive games, the one that was on PS4. I think that was Dead or Alive 5. I don't know. The last Dead or Alive that I played, I hated because like the microtransactions were crazy with the costumes, whereas the one I played on PS4, I think you could still, you know, beat characters and earn costumes, which to me that was the fun part. And then when I couldn't do that, or I mean, you could still do it, but it was just like so slow and boring. And by that point, I'm like, okay, I'm done. And I think I ended up playing like the Phantom Pain or something like that. So I gave up on it. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do some stuff now. Sun is still going down. Need to take care of my dishes because I like to be clean. And I'll jump back in a little bit later with some Crimson Butterfly. We'll see what this is about. This is my first Fatal Frame. So maybe I'll live stream it on YouTube. Who knows? Okay. Thank you again for watching. Have a great day wherever you are. And as always, whenever you are. Take care, everybody.